it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today I'm going to show you how to make this little pouch. These are actually for my, let's get them, customer thank you gifts for, where are we, May. I've still got a few more to do, but these are going to all the customers who shopped with me in May. Just as a little sign of my appreciation for their business. Anyone who shops with me, however large or small their order, gets a handmade card and a handmade gift. This is the handmade gift. And then if they've used the host code, they also get to share in the rewards as well. So let me show you how I've made this. I started with a 6-inch square of the Forever Fern, I think it's called, let me grab it because I haven't got them already all in my head yet. Forever Greenery Designer Series paper. So lots of lovely patterns on these, but it's just 6 by 6, so you can get 4 from a sheet, which is perfect. So let me show you how I made it. I've actually done this on my trimmer rather than my scoring board. So with your 6 by 6 and with the pattern going in the right direction, you want to score 1.5 inches from one end and 2 inches from the other. So 1.5 is actually this line just at the edge here, and make sure you're using your score, not your cut. So 1.5 and then 2. And then at the bottom you want just 1/2 inch, so it's probably just as easy to line up with the 5.5 inch mark there. And that is all the scoring you need to do. And then just fold it. It's only paper, so folding is fine. You don't need to burnish. Just fold, otherwise you might find you tear your paper. And then all we're going to do, this was not a good pattern to choose. Okay, well this is where the line joins, so I'm just going to cut up to there at a slight angle and up to there at a slight angle, and then I'm going to cut from the edge to that point again at a very slight angle, and then just pull that away, and the same on this side. So I'm almost just skimming away. So that is what we end up with. So these are at an angle, and these are at an angle as well. You can probably see it just as well on the bits that are being thrown away. Okay, so tear and tape. When we get the new Seal and Seal Plus, this would be perfect, certainly for Seal Plus. Maybe all right for Seal, but I don't know yet how strong Seal is. So I'm going to pop some tear and tape along here. Seal and Seal Plus and their refills are now available. There was a bit of a shipping delay, but they are now available. The rest of the adhesive is going to go on the small piece. So what's going to happen is this is going to come up, that's going to stick down, and then that sticks across. So this is not quite in the middle, but close to. So this piece here is not going to have any adhesive from this. So we need to add some adhesive just to the bottom, only about 2/3, 3/4 of that flap, and then all the way up the edge. And that is all we need to do for that. Burnish down. It's much easier to get the release paper off if it's all well stuck down in the first place. And then pull off the release paper. Fold your longer side across first, and then your shorter side. Pop that across, and that is your basic pouch. So, to pretty it up, let me just show you what's inside. It's just a nice latte sachet. So that then slides in. I know they fit because I've done lots. It's quite interesting at the moment getting things because shops are not all open yet in the UK. It's basically what's available at a supermarket or online. So yeah, it's been fun. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Now I am using retired mini library clips because I wanted something just to clip together at the top. I could have used a staple, but that would have gone into the sachet. So I thought the library clips were as good as anything. And that's literally just going on the top there to finish that off and keep it sealed. Then, for the label and the die cut, I've got a stitched circle from the Stitched Shape dies, and this is the second from smallest. So it's this one, but it's the second from smallest. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of stamping on that. I'm going to start with soft sea foam. And I'm using stamps from the Forever Fern stamp set, and the die is from Forever Flourishing dies, and these go with the Forever Fern as a bundle. There are dies for all of the stamped images, including both of those two, but some standalone ones as well, so it's a really nice bundle. Now I've already mounted up 2 stamps onto one block just for speed. That's going into the soft sea foam and then just stamping down, and it's just to give a bit of colour in the background, so it's not meant to be kind of in your face, but soft sea foam is one of the colours in the paper, and then one of the other colours in the paper is Pretty Peacock, so I thought it would be fun to use that. And I'm doing To a Friend That Makes Me Smile, and I'm kind of filling in this piece here a bit because we've got stamping in most of the rest of it, so I thought I would just use that to fill in that little area there. And there we go. So because soft sea foam is such a nice pale soft colour, it allows you to use the much bolder over the top. The die cuts are from the brass foil, which is the new one, which is very, very shiny. It is not 100 miles away from gold. Let me get my gold, which I stupidly didn't get out. So this is gold. So it's not 100 miles away in colour, but this is more of a satin, whereas this is definitely a mirror. So they are quite different. Certainly worth remembering that they are different, but they can be used in replacement for each other in a way, because they are very similar in colour. This is carried over from the last annual catalogue, and it is the reversible Old Olive and Pretty Peacock ribbon, and that's going to go around the top with the Old Olive side out. You could use the Pretty Peacock. On this one I could have used the Pretty Peacock. There's not as much Pretty Peacock on this, and actually I used the Old Olive side on all of them just for ease, really. So pop a glue dot on each end, and then the join is hidden behind the label, which means it's really nice and neat. So an arbitrary amount up. It's, you know, a place. It's not precise. So that's on beautifully. This I've stuck on with multi-purpose liquid glue. You could use glue dots, but I quite like using the liquid glue, although it's running rather a lot. Don't want quite that much coming out, but hey ho. What I find is that it actually sticks better, not better, but it would tend to stick more instantly if you have less adhesive on. So I'm just going to come in with a piece of scrap paper and just lift some of that, or spread some of it out, so it dries quicker. You want to catch it before it's totally dry, and before it will actually dry repositionable. But yeah, it's just, if you do get too much, just spread it out a bit. And there we are, you see, because it's a thinner layer, that's actually stuck quite nicely. And then for my, need to cut some more. For my label, I'm just going to add some side bits of dimensionals. Probably far too many, but never mind. And then we're done. But it's just a nice way of dressing up something, you know, a bit fun. And just pop that down there. And there we are. So that can go ready in the conveyor belt. So thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Do remember, if you did enjoy it, to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe if you don't already. I've got a goal of 9,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I don't think I'm going to get it because I need about 500, but you know, if I don't aim, I won't get there. If you are in the UK and would like to purchase any of these items, then those are listed below. If you are in the UK, Germany, France, Austria or the Netherlands and you would like to join my team either as a business builder or as a discount shopper, you would be very welcome, and all the information for that is over on my website. And there's a joining offer which is over on the website, and if you follow the link to the associated blog post, which is immediately below, you'll find that information. Thank you very much indeed. Have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.